How to improve your communication skills. Do you want to improve your communication skills? Well, if you've made it this far, it seems like you're eager to level up your communication game. Maybe you've had those moments of uncertainty where you felt like, how on earth do I put my thoughts into words? Or, how can I jump into a conversation like a pro? Fear not, my friend, for we're about to unlock the secrets to becoming a good communicator. Now, get ready for the ride. Be an active listener. Communication is a two-way street paved with words, ideas, and connections. It's not just about speaking, but also about being heard, truly heard. And that's where the art of active listening comes into play. Imagine a scenario where you're engaged in a conversation. You're not just waiting for your turn to speak or think about what to say next. Instead, you immerse yourself in the moment, giving your undivided attention to the speaker. It's about embracing their words, their thoughts, and their emotions as if you're diving into a captivating story. Active listening is more than just a passive act of hearing. It's a conscious effort to connect, to understand, and to empathize. It requires you to set aside your agenda, your biases, and your preconceived notions. Instead, you open the door to a world of shared understanding and meaningful dialogue. When you engage in active listening, you create an environment of trust and respect. You acknowledge the importance of the speaker's words and validate their experiences. By doing so, you build a bridge of connection, one that strengthens relationships and fosters effective communication. But active listening goes beyond just nodding your head or providing occasional verbal affirmations. It involves nonverbal cues such as maintaining eye contact, mirroring body language, and offering genuine facial expressions. These subtle gestures communicate your presence, your engagement, and your willingness to truly listen. Moreover, active listening invites curiosity. It encourages you to ask thoughtful questions, to seek clarification, and to delve deeper into the speaker's perspective. It demonstrates your genuine interest in their ideas and promotes a fruitful exchange of thoughts. By sharpening your active listening skills, you elevate your communication prowess. You become a beacon of connection, someone who not only expresses themselves eloquently, but also embraces the words of others with profound attentiveness. It's a transformation that leads to richer conversations, stronger relationships, and a deeper appreciation for the power of listening. Be assertive. Imagine yourself in a heated debate, your heart racing and your thoughts racing even faster. You desperately want to express your opinion, but the words seem to elude you. How can you effectively communicate your thoughts without coming across as aggressive or submissive? The answer lies in the art of assertiveness. Assertiveness is not an innate talent bestowed upon a lucky few, it's a skill that can be cultivated and honed. It empowers us to not only recognize our rights, but also defend them with conviction. Imagine the freedom of confidently expressing your ideas, respectively disagreeing on a contentious topic, or efficiently resolving conflicts. That's the power of assertive communication. The essence of assertiveness lies in finding a delicate balance, a middle ground where you neither lash out in anger nor succumb to the will of others. Instead, you stand tall, unwavering in your beliefs, and articulate your thoughts with clarity and confidence. It's about finding your voice and making it heard while respecting the perspectives of others. But how does one become assertive? Like any skill, it requires practice and patience. Start by becoming aware of your rights and boundaries. Understand that your opinions matter and are worthy of being heard. Then learn to express yourself assertively, using I statements to convey your thoughts without attacking or demeaning others. Mastering assertiveness involves active listening and empathizing with others, even during a disagreement. It means acknowledging different viewpoints while staying true to your convictions. It's about finding common ground, seeking compromises, and fostering an atmosphere of mutual respect. Be open-minded. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone who is so rigid in their beliefs that they refuse to listen to anything that contradicts their perspective? Or perhaps you've been that person yourself. It can be frustrating for both parties involved, and it's a clear indication that communication skills need improvement. One of the best ways to enhance your communication skills is by keeping an open mind. An open mind means being more flexible and receptive to new ideas and different perspectives. When you have an open mind, you're more open to experiences and also to others. It means that you are willing to listen to what other people have to say without automatically dismissing their proposals simply because they differ from your own. Of course, this is easier said than done. It's natural to feel defensive when our beliefs are challenged or when we presented with new information that conflicts with what we think we know. But being open-minded requires a willingness to be uncomfortable and to step out of our safe zone or comfort zone from time to time. When you step out of your comfort zone, you expose yourself to new experiences and different ways of thinking. This exposure can lead to personal growth and development and ultimately make you a better communicator. By being open-minded, you can learn from others and expand your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. Being open-minded is also beneficial in personal relationships. When you approach conversations with an open mind, you are more likely to have a positive and productive exchange of ideas. It fosters an environment of mutual respect and understanding and can lead to more harmonious relationships. Be empathetic. One of the most valuable skills that you can cultivate to enhance your communication game is empathy. This skill involves putting yourself in someone else's shoes and trying to understand their perspectives, thoughts, feelings, and emotions. When we're empathetic, we create a deeper connection with the people we communicate with, and we can communicate more effectively. Empathy enables us to perceive the world from someone else's point of view and to communicate in a way that is more meaningful and relevant to them. Empathy also helps us to avoid misunderstandings and misinterpretations that can arise due to differences in cultural, social, or personal backgrounds. In addition to improving our ability to connect with others, empathy also plays a critical role in building and maintaining strong interpersonal relationships. By demonstrating empathy, we show that we care about the other person's well-being and that we value their perspective. When people feel that they are heard and understood, they're more likely to reciprocate and listen to us in return. This mutual understanding is essential for successful communication, whether it's in personal or professional settings. On the other hand, the lack of empathy can damage relationships and create discomfort that can hinder future interactions with others. People who lack empathy may come across as insensitive, dismissive, or uncaring, which can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and even breakdowns in relationships. And this can be particularly problematic in professional settings where communication breakdowns can result in decreased productivity, decreased job satisfaction, and other negative consequences. Use gestures effectively. Although we often think of communication as something that only involves spoken words, we need to recognize the role that nonverbal communication plays in conveying our message. Nonverbal communication is a powerful tool that can help us to enhance the effectiveness of our communication. Gestures, for example, are a form of nonverbal communication that can help us to communicate more effectively. Whether we realize it or not, we all use gestures to some extent when we communicate. From nodding our heads to pointing our fingers, gestures help us to convey meaning and emphasize important points. Albert Mehrabian, a professor of psychology at UCLA, conducted extensive research on nonverbal communication. He found that when we communicate with others, only a small portion of our message is conveyed through the words we use. The majority of our message is conveyed through our nonverbal cues, such as facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. Mehrabian's research suggests that words account for only 7% of the message we convey, while tone of voice accounts for 38% and body language accounts for 55%. What this means is that if we want to improve our communication skills, we need to pay attention to both what we say and how we say it. Using gestures can be a particularly effective way to communicate nonverbally. Gestures can help us to emphasize key points, convey emotions, and establish rapport with others. For example, using a hand gesture to illustrate a point can help to clarify what we are saying and make it more memorable for the listener. However, not all gestures are created equal. Some gestures can be distracting or even offensive, so it's important to be mindful of our body language and the messages that we convey. Additionally, Different cultures have different norms and expectations when it comes to nonverbal communication, so what may be appropriate in one culture may not be in another. But by using gestures effectively, you can enhance the impact of our message and establish a stronger connection with our audience. Maintain eye contact. Have you ever heard the saying, "A look is worth 1,000 words"? Well, it holds a great deal of truth, especially when it comes to improving your communication skills. Let's dive into the captivating world of eye contact, a vital component of nonverbal communication. Imagine you're engaged in a conversation with someone, and as you lock eyes with them, a powerful connection is established. At that moment, without uttering a single word, you convey a multitude of emotions, thoughts, and intentions. It's as if you're saying, "You matter to me. I genuinely care about what you have to say, and right now, you have my undivided attention." Eye contact serves as a bridge that facilitates a more comprehensive form of communication. By meeting someone's gaze, you create a space where emotions can flow freely, enabling a deeper understanding to take root. It's not just about the words being exchanged, it's the unspoken language that weaves itself through those fleeting glances. Furthermore, maintaining eye contact communicates a sense of assurance and trust. When you lock eyes with someone, you convey that you are fully present and engaged. This in turn instills a sense of confidence in the person you're conversing with. They feel heard, validated, and valued, which opens the doors to more meaningful and productive interactions. But let's not forget, mastering the art of eye contact requires finesse. It's a delicate balance between holding someone's gaze without making them feel uncomfortable or intimidated, not staring them down like a predator. So, my friend, apply the power of eye contact. Let your eyes become a window to your genuine interest and attentiveness. Practice the art of silent conversation and watch as your communication skills soar to new heights. Remember, sometimes the most profound messages are conveyed without uttering a single word. Kindly click the like button if you liked the video, subscribe and smash the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.